Hello?
Hello? All right, fine.
If you sit against the wall on either side of it. Oh, that's nice. That's what I had.
We have a minute and a half.
I know, I'm like looking at the seconds.
I know, I keep watching. A minute and a half.
What? Yeah.
Half a minute. I don't want to get us in trouble.
I can practically break the tension when I.
Are we okay? The meeting of the February 15th meeting of the Public Service Commission of the State of Delaware come to order, please. There is one item on the agenda. It's the matter of the provision of standard offer supply to retail consumers in the service territory of Delmarva Power and Light Company. We have two commissioners here live, Mike Correa and myself, and Mr. Hardy, and how many do we have online?
I believe I heard Commissioner Gray.
This is Commissioner Drexler.
Okay.
And Commissioner Gray, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm still here. Thank you. Good afternoon.
And
Chairman Winslow, have you joined?
all right, so we have four, so we have our quorum. All right, the first thing on the agenda, Trish, it's yours.
Good afternoon, Madam Acting Chair and Commissioners. On Monday, February 13th, 2023, Delmarva staff, Commission staff, and the Commission's technical consultant, Siemens Power Technology International, monitored Tranche 3 of Delmarva's Standard Offer Service, or SOS, auction. On the phone, I believe we may have Ian O'Bergen or Amanda Soto.
Yeah, Ionetta's here.
Oh, okay. Mr. Biergen is an energy risk consulting manager at Siemens. He has more than 18 years of economic and financial modeling experience in the energy industry. And Mrs. Soto joined the Siemens Group as an energy risk management consultant. She has over 15 years of energy sector experience providing energy market analysis, risk management, and trading support. Since we gave you a full report 2 weeks ago and the market conditions are similar, I will just be presenting a summary of the material that Siemens has created. The full slide presentation can be found on the Commission's agenda. If you wish to review the actual bid results, including the prices and the names of the bidders, the Commission can vote to go into executive session for a confidential presentation. At the end of the presentation,
I apologize. I apologize for the interruption. I just want everybody to know I'm here, and I'm going to put it on mute.
Thank you.
At the end of the presentation, staff would respectfully ask you to approve the bids. So let's begin with slide 5, overview of the auctions. The Tranche 3 auctions was held to procure power for the large general service and general service primary customer classes, since those blocks were not filled in the last auction. There was a total of 33.5 megawatts included in the auction, and the delivery period will be 12 months, June 1st, 2023 to May 31st, 2024. And slide 6 now, please. Level of participation, number of bidders. The initial level of participation in Tranche 3 was in line with previous years. As the chart shows, 12 suppliers showed up, expressed interest in 2022, and 10 in 2023. 8 were declared eligible last year, 7 this year. However, there was a significant number of suppliers who declined to participate just before the auction started this year. In 2022, 5 of the 8 actually bid into the auction. This year, only 2 of the 7 submitted bids. And now, slide 7, markets assessment. Prior to the Tranche 3 auctions, Siemens assessed the market conditions and submitted a pre-bid market report. The goals of the report were to identify and analyze if there were any adverse market conditions that could warrant postponing the auction, to review, verify, and provide recommendations on the opening prices, taking into consideration the expected price ranges, various risk factors, and the feedback from suppliers and Delmarva Power, and to produce an independent analysis of the expected winning price ranges for each service type. Siemens concluded that there was no reason to postpone the auction and that it should continue as planned. And now, slide 12. Siemens monitored the auction process, and they analyzed the energy markets to determine if there were any auction or market conditions that would lead to a delay. For the February 13th auction, they concluded that the markets exhibited lower price levels and there was no reason to delay the auction. The opening bid prices were set at levels that reflected the market and encouraged supplier participation, and the auction was conducted in a manner consistent with the RFP guidelines. The auction was well run on the NLX platform, and the level of participation and the bid patterns for the large general service and general service primary blocks indicated the process was competitive. As the result, Siemens recommends approval of the winning bids for the LGS and GSP blocks. This concludes my presentation today. We will be back on March 8th to present the final report on this year's auction. So staff respectfully asks you to approve the bids.
Thank you very much. Do any of the commissioners have questions that can be asked in open session? Do any of the commissioners have questions that should be addressed in executive session? There being none of either, I will entertain a motion to accept the bids.
I move to accept the bids, please.
May I have a second, please?
I second.
Thank you, Commissioner Drexler. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Chair Winslow,
Aye.
Commissioner Gray,
Aye.
Commissioner Drexler,
Aye.
and I vote aye. The motion passes. Thank you all very much. The next thing on the agenda is public comment. Are there any members of the public here who wish to comment? There being none, we'll go to administrative matters. Mr. Hardigan?
Thank you, Madam Acting Chair. I'd actually like to defer to Mr. Slater for a second.
Thank you, Madam Acting Chair and Commissioners. Since this is likely the last time I'm before you as a public advocate, I just wanted to take a second to thank you for your work and to talk about my excellent staff. You know, starting with Ruth Price, who has been the deputy for the last 6+ years. Just the tremendous work that she does for PJM and at FERC that oftentimes actually goes unnoticed because, you know, it's not here at the commission. Obviously, Gina, who you're very, very familiar with and will continue to be very familiar with. Andrea, who is the only analyst that we have in our office, and just what a tremendous resource that she is and has been. Keyshawn, who keeps all of our fiscal records and really just helps with the day-to-day operations of our office. And Charmaine, who answers all initial informal complaints. And, in the last 6 weeks, and Sam can attest to this, we've seen a huge outpouring of phone calls and just how much that inundates both of our offices, and just the work of our tremendous teams, both the PSC staff and the DPA, to try and work together to resolve constituent inquiries, especially as affordability has never been more important than it is right now. With high prices, nationwide, go into the grocery store, go look at eggs, and then of course with utility prices. So I just wanted to take a second to say thank you, and I appreciate Matt giving me that opportunity.
And we thank you very much. You have done a tremendous job.
So now that we're done with the SOS process with Delmarva, we're kind of back on our normal cadence of meetings. So the next meeting is scheduled for next Wednesday, the 22nd. And after that, it'll be March 8th.
Thank you very much. Any other comments? Meeting is adjourned.